Hi everyone, good evening. This is Susan. As some of you know, I teach my ladies how to use Affinity Designer in the same way we used to use Craftartist. So for us, we're not graphic designers. We don't do things with using pixels and making it complicated. We want to keep it as easy as possible because most of the people I teach, we're only interested in making cards, backgrounds, and images, that sort of thing. So we use Creative Fabrica, and the set I'm using today is just bees and flowers. I will give you a shortcut down below this video where you'll find where these lovely images are coming from. And what I'm going to show you today is how I create seamless backgrounds. Now, professional graphic designers may say, oh, hold on, Susan, that's not the right way. Fair enough. But the way I'm going to show you is what I found to be an easy way that most crafters can easily do. So let me explain how I do it. First thing I do is pick up the images. I want to go over the edge. So if it's going to be an image that's going to go into the next part of my picture, I'll bring it in. I will resize it and then I will pick it up. And if I'm putting it in the middle of this line, I set it up exactly, doesn't have to be up at the top, it can be anywhere, but it has to be the middle of it exactly on the line of my page, like so. Okay, so if I do that, you can see that will be the half I'm going to be using. Now, if I copy and paste, and then I'll hold the shift and move it to the other side aligned, I stop again on the middle of the image with the edge of my page. So half the image, the part that's off the paper, is now on the paper on the right hand side. So that's my first flower there. Then I'm going to bring in a, let's see, let's put one of these flowers in. Lovely fuchsias. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. And again, if I'm going in this up here, even if I go to the corner, I'll show you how to do a corner as well, but on a different one. I'm going to put that one there, okay? If I wanted to go in the corner, then I would continue going and put it there. So it's aligned both corners. Can you see? And if I did that, I can copy it, paste, first take this part to the other side. And I stop there. And then I'll pick the two of them up, Control C, Control V, and I go straight down till I get them on that green and red line. So that's my design there. Okay. Now, so that's done. Now I'm going to take on a bee and I'm going to find one that I quite like to see. I'm going to place that one on here as if it's going on that flower there. Okay. Let's go a bit smaller. I'm going to place it there. And just like so, I'm just deciding where I want to do it. Just like so, okay? That's going to be on the half that's off the page. So that will be looked after. I'm going to get some flowers. I'm going to make them smaller. And I'm going to put them right down here. And again, look, there's the nodes. I need to go on the line with the page. So now I can copy it, paste it. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to have it exactly with it, but on the line up there. Okay? That should be, let's see if they're aligned. They need to be aligned, these two. If they're not aligned, and they're not, look. So all I do is align them. Then I'm going to have them there. That's fine. Now I need some more leaves and bees. So I'm going to get some leaves in. I'm going to make them smaller. I'm going to place one there. And I'm going to copy that and place it here and turn it around that way. You can do them however you want. They don't have to be opposite each other. They can be on there, and as long as they're not going off the edge, you don't need to put them anywhere else or worry about them. Okay? I'm going to bring in one of these, make it smaller. I'm going to turn it around that way, place it somewhere there. As long as I don't go over the edge, that's fine. That can stay there. And then I can copy it. Oh, I just did paste. Let's undo. I need to copy it. Control C, Control V, and I can turn it around there and turn it that way and bring it down a little. Even there if you want. As long as I don't go over my edge, that's fine. Now, let's see what else we can take from here. I'm going to do another little bee. And of course, they're quite big, so I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm going to place a couple here and there. So that's going to be there. I wish I had a butterfly. I would have put a butterfly in, but I don't. So don't worry. Control C, Control V. This is just to give you an idea of how you can adjust these, right? You can make it smaller, bigger. It's up to you how you want to design it. If you want to put text, you can. I could put happy birthday, Janice. I can do anything I want. So I could just write happy birthday and then I can use it for whoever. So if I did do text, I tend to do them something like this. Happy. Then I do birthday. And birthday, whoops. Actually, let's do it the opposite way around. This one. I do it proper. And I'm going to change the font on that one to, let's say, let's try it again. There it goes. That way. I'm going to place that one there. And happy, I'm going to place it there. And I can then just leave them like that, okay? And I can change the colors, so I can pick up a color from anywhere I like. Let's do that orange color. Happy. And then do birthday from maybe a blue color or this purple color. Happy birthday. And then we'll see how this is all gonna pan out. So once I've done my design, and remember, only the ones that go over the edge needs to be copied accordingly, okay? So now I'm going to go, first I save it. So I'll go File, Save or Save, and I'm going to give it the name Bee and Flower Background. So let's put it somewhere where I know I can find it afterwards in Affinity. And I'm going to call it Bee and Flower Project. And I save. Okay, so that's done. Now, the next step is going to be exporting it as a PNG. So I'm going to go to File, Export there. I'm going to select PNG because it's a transparent background. Use document format. So I'm going to leave everything whole document. I like to click that and I'm going to say export. Right? And when I export it, it gives it the same name in the same place and I'm going to say yes. Okay. So that's my design done. Now, how am I going to use it on maybe an A4 sheet? Let's have a look. So File, Open, New, and I'm going to find an A4 landscape, take off the margin, and I'm going to leave it white. So when it comes in on white. Create. Now, I'm going to draw a rectangle the size of my page. By default, it will be gray. So what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to go a few steps down to this button here, this command here. It says Fill Tool. You can also press G on the keyboard. So I'm going to go on there. And it's telling me that the fill, the gray fill, is solid. I want to change that. I want to change it to a bitmap. And I'm going to go and find my BPNG. So that's the one. And I'm going to say, OK. Don't worry about what comes in. Because now look what I can do. I can start moving it. Smaller. Turn it round. Design what I like. And as you can see, it is seamless. And you can use it however you like. The other thing that I like to sometimes do is if I draw another box, now the other box will be exactly the same. It will take the same design and look. Now, depending on how much design there is, sometimes I'll leave it like that and I'll make it bigger. And I'll get big images over smaller images. But in this instance, I don't want to do that. I want to give it a color, let's say a nice lightish blue or green. Let's do a nice green. Something like that. And then I'm going to fill it up with that color. Send it to the back. So if I go on my layers, I can bring it underneath the original layer. And there you go. And you know what? If you don't like that, you say, oh, green doesn't work. So let's change it to a blue or a lighter blue. Or let's maybe go even lighter blue. Or have it in yellow. And you can change the background colors as many times as you wish. That was a very simple, easy tutorial on how to create a seamless background in Affinity Designer 2. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to click the like button, and if you want to leave any comments, if you haven't yet done so, please do subscribe to my channel because I intend to do lots more videos for you. Thank you for listening, and for now, goodbye.